Tja, hätte ich mal besser den Ton ausgestellt, was? Habt ihr wohl jetzt lustiges Geklapper und vor und zurück irgendwas gehört? So. Ja, ich muss mich erstmal orientieren. It's English, right? Let's start with the English show. Welcome to the Banter Blitz. And let's get going. Who's on there? Let's play Tavares. And let's get going. Why is this on Saturday? Any reasons? No, there's no reason at all. We just do it for the whim of it. No, there is a reason. I couldn't do Wednesday. I wasn't around on Wednesday, and we felt that Saturday is a good time to do it, because today is a rest day at the London Chess Classics. So rather a good day to do it. Yeah. Okay, so this is a nice position here against Tavares. I've got the bishop here. It's pretty good to have. By the way, constantly typing, please play me, please play me, please play me, is the best way to never be played against. So I really hate that. Just don't do it. Yeah, and I will definitely play you. Okay. Let's see how we continue. This is a nice position for white, but it is not super obvious how to continue. Maybe h4, h5, h6. That's an idea. Okay. h4, maybe queen h3. So he just wants to trade everything down. Wow, okay. That's very technical. Yeah, Tavares is from Portugal. It is one of the highlights here of the FIFA World Cup next year, that Portugal and Spain are in one group. That really sounds like yeah, like a tough match in the early going. Yeah, I'm not unhappy here with an ending, quite clearly. It must be a little bit better for me. I've got the pair of bishops, as mentioned probably a million times, but I also have a pawn majority that I can put into motion, while he does not have that opportunity. I can go to just c4 and slowly pushing this forward. Well, that's a good square. Preparing king e4, king d5. Maybe he's got knight g7. Didn't do that. I think this is not bad, actually. Just take it. It's a bit uncommon, but it's f5 is the idea. I will definitely win a pawn now. h6, f6 is they're both attacked. And if I win h6, the h pawn will be extremely strong. Well, that's I think a good way to do it. Two passes on the C and H file. Should be too much. Yeah, and he resigns, Tavares resigns. It is strategically problematic, this line. You're essentially a pawn down. Okay, again, it's very solid, but it doesn't really feel right to me. So who is on here? The Terminator. Okay. What about Arnold Schwarzenegger? Did he ever play chess? You sometimes have celebrities saying something about chess, that they play it, enjoy it or whatever. Is Schwarzenegger known in that regard? I don't really recall anything. Always think it's funny when you have some celebrities saying that they like chess and play regularly, and then they have a photograph when they have the board set up in the wrong way, or the position makes no sense at all. Yeah, it's always kind of interesting. Okay, it seems that the Terminator is not around. Nico Wild, okay, oder Nico Wild. Yeah, nothing happens. Nico doesn't play either. Okay. I'm quickly going for new challenges. What about Grieve? And let's go Grieve. Harry Grieve. What's going on here? Nobody wants to play? That's really weird. The second one in a row who is around but seems to be not up for playing. What's going on here? Got to be kidding. Well, it's Moby. Got white again. Is there some software glitch? No. Okay. At least we can play. I was a little bit concerned. So let's go with the check. Wow. Okay. It goes for a somewhat wacky gambit. Yeah, probably he will go e5 in the nearest future. That looks a little bit like this classic line from the two knights defense. Okay, he doesn't go e5. Play responsibly. Found a picture with Arnold Schwarzenegger playing Kasparov. That's funny. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm pawn up. That's the good news. The bad news is I don't have such a clear idea what to do. Everything looks kind of okay, but how to make any progress, I decided that I would like to trade the bishop on c7. That looks like a good piece. And I'm trying to trade like this. I think it works. That looks good. Yeah. I was intending actually to play b4 at some point, make c5 impossible. But he just stopped this idea. Let's take it. Yeah, he's got c5 coming. Let's prepare b4 maybe. I expect him to go c5. Get rid of at least one bad pawn, but somehow... now he goes for it. Oh no, that's nonsensical. b2. I don't like it that much. The two knights. The two knights look a little bit... I know he took with the queen. I was expecting knight takes. Tja. Queens, if he trades queens, knight takes looks good. So, what here? If I get b3, c4 in, I'm winning, more or less. So I'm looking at the d7 knight, so he cannot go knight f4 all that easily. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can trade queens. I expect him to not trade, and then I have knight to d4. Yeah, b4 maybe. Push the queen around. Yeah, let's do it. Doesn't have that many great squares. Knight d6 now, tempo move. Threatens knight takes f5. Yeah, that's also not bad. Prepare the knight move, and then this one. And prepare c4. Pawn asks, winter is coming. Yes, that's true. And I know it's it sounds like Game of Thrones or Kasparov, yeah. But it's getting colder. I've been out just very briefly before the German show, and it was like, ugh. Yeah. I have to admit I didn't look all that hard here for a potentially even better solution. But I get c4 in, that's enough. Now the pawns are rolling. Knight c6 and so on. Yeah, knight c6. Is there a good square for the rook? No. Not really. Oh, I didn't see that, but it's not a big issue. It's mostly just a trade. Bishop d7 was a good move as well. Then take f5. Check, I'm sorry. Check is check is check. It's got knight d4 here. That was a bit lazy what I did. Still not overly concerned. I think the c-pawn should win. Or in general, the pawns here should win. So, yeah, let's push. b6. Doesn't have rook b1. He doesn't have that. Yeah, so I won against Moby. Thanks for the game, Moby. Okay, so pawn holder has challenged me, so let's do that. Always good to have a game where I'm 200 point underdog. It's exactly 200 points. So the French exchange. Let's see what pawn holder is up to. That is a very solid way to play against this opening. Okay, maybe I should have played h3. It's not a big deal, but it was probably stronger. Prevent bishop g4. Yeah, bishop h5 looks very, very normal. But sometimes g4 is an idea in such a situation. It takes a moment there to figure it out. Bishop takes f3 though. Okay, this one, yeah, I could take on f7, but that looks wacky. Let's not do that. Yeah, this is weird. Now I get this in. Maybe knight d5 is still okay for him. Usually this is viewed with, what is he doing here? Well, let's do it. Yeah, I am basically trying to I'm not picking totally randomly. That would be wrong wrong to say. I'm preferring to play new guys. If there are people who have never played, I check that. If there are really people who never played, and then I try to take those. But there are some challenges that are there basically every time, and it depends a little bit on how the situation is, who else is there. Let's say if I play them or not. In case of Pawnholder, he's just very high rated, and those games are always well liked if they happen. How do I get red? Yeah, no, it's away. So this is a challenge that I'm happy to take. Or F5 or yeah, I have to play. Cannot take quite clearly. Okay, let's do that. He can take on c5, but I'm still very active there. Thought he can take on c5. Knight d takes. I take queen takes e5. Isn't that possible? Yeah, it's possible. And I don't really see what else is there. Yeah, he has taken it. Is there something else that I can do? I don't have bishop f4. Okay. I'm still very active here in this position. Yeah, it's got knight f3, yeah. Okay, then this one. He can take on b3. That was silly. Yeah, that was a bit silly. Knight f3. Yeah, I'm losing due to simple tricks. I think again, I don't know. Let's not go there. I think Black's position was pretty terrible at one point. Yeah, I have problems converting winning positions against him and strong positions. Not winning probably this one, but white losing is a bit silly here. Just rook a3. Oh, okay, I can resign that. Okay, so thanks for the game, Pawnholder. Who else is on non-premium challenges? This is always tricky. L Jaguar is on. Aye, but he's not playing either. Wow, El Jaguar, he's playing some weird stuff. Some early f4, that looks really a bit dicey. Yeah, I want to keep the queen in the middle of the board, so in this case I'm giving up the bishops. Let's develop quickly. Hey, he might take e5. Okay, let's prepare long castles. Yeah, maybe he can just take. Yeah. Yeah, again, I try to mix it. Currently the chat is discussing the selection process of games. Yeah, I try to mix it. Again, the new accounts for me have some priority that they get a game, and when it comes to other challenges, I'd like to take a mix also of higher rated and lower rated, and in terms of or in case of, let's say, pawn holder or shelling fort, they are both usually the highest rated players that challenge me, so it's just a matter of mixing strength, let's say. Okay, long castles by El Jaguar. I'm centralizing my knight, and here no queen trade. It's actually a little bit annoying for him. He cannot move the bishop, and if he takes it, knight takes, really, really uncomfortable. He says last time it was 9 moves. Okay. This time 12. Yeah, but you can still take, right? Okay. Maybe this is an idea. At that knight b5. I expect him to go to b1. Yeah, this could be funny if he goes knight e2 now to cover this. I have got knight c3. And mate. There was a funny line here. If he goes knight e2, I think I have rook d4. Well, that's kind of funny. That's made. And yeah, if he moves the queen, I have this one, and should also be made. He's got c4. He's got c4. Okay, let's not analyze too much. Let's go for a new game. Tsar Online. So what is Tsar doing? Or Shah, maybe, I'm not sure. Shah might just be Czech in Romania. No idea. But he's not playing. We have a huge percentage of accepted challenges that don't play. Is there anybody else around that wants to challenge me? I see a couple of challenges online, but these are all people I have played before. So I'm happy to take other challenges if you are up to. In the meantime, I'm playing Graf von Balen. He is on every single time. That is also a reason why some people get played more often. They are just around all of the time. So please give me more challenges. Okay, so we have a Banco. No, we have no Banco, but I try to. Yeah, I go queen to b6 here, trying to recapture. Oops. Okay, I think I'm going back in this kind of situation. Wow, I cannot remember. It's been almost a year since I analyzed that. Early a4, maybe. It's always the bad development. I'm moving the queen quite a bit and neglect the rest. Yeah, but he's not really trying to punish me all that hard for it. Let's see, I think white should think about a4. The whole time I think this would have been an option, but he doesn't play it. I have also I have c4 available, c5 to c4, but I wanted to wait a moment until there's a better opportunity. And maybe now. And maybe I get b4 in. So I'd like to get in, oh no, I was saying I'd like to get in before, but the situation has changed. Here this is an idea. So this way actually forcing a concession from the e-pawn. If he goes e6 I can take. Yeah, and this is something that I don't mind. With the e-pawns from the board, off the board, from the board. That's great. Off the board. There's no e5 putting my position under pressure. Maybe I should have taken the knight. The knight still can go to d4 now. It's a bit annoying. Okay, no, I'll take. And this should win a pawn, actually. Yeah, I will win c3. Yeah, there's not much else to say. It's a double attack. Or is there some trickery? I don't see it. Nope, don't see a move. My bookshelf is a mess. Yeah, that's probably a way to put it. But the thing is, yeah, I have to really sort some things. Yeah, you're right. What I actually have to do is I have to get rid of some opening books for sure. There are still lots of older opening books on the shelf. I have sold a couple of hundred books some years ago, but I think I probably have to sell more. There's really not much point in keeping opening books that are a couple of years old, and I have to get rid of some, definitely. And I still have tons of books there. They're not on the shelf, they're just sitting, yeah, for work. Yeah, you're right. I should actually really sort this bookshelf. I've got some time on my hands. I will do that. Okay, so I'm trying to double here on the E file, but I have no good square here. That's great. I have to go here. No, it's okay. It's not too bad. Yeah, I always get new books. That's true. So I'm trying to pull the trigger here. Oops, what's going on here? I can take this. That's a queen. Yeah, thanks for the game, Graf von Pahlen. What I wanted to say, now we have got a couple of new challenges here. Kishan Patni is a new challenger. Let's play him. Regarding yeah, that was, yeah, I have a Tigersprung book here, yeah. That's true. So what is it I wanted to say? Yeah, I played Graf von Pahlen, and I only recently learned something that I never really was aware of, that in that kid show, Sesamstraße in German, or Sesame Street, I think. It's really Sesame Street, right? Also in, is it? I think it is. There is, in German, there is Graf Zahl. And I only recently learned that Graf Zahl in the English show is Count. Yeah, so it's probably only understandable. What I'm saying now is only really understandable for the Germans here. Why I think this is funny. Okay, I think I'm just taking it and castling. Okay, b4 is not the most subtle threat ever. Oh, okay. He allows it. Yeah, trapped his own bishop. Yeah, now with this b6, knight e7. Yeah, thanks for the game, Kishan Patni. Okay, so who else is on? We have Harza. Also never played him before. And yeah, I can go d4. Yeah, let's mix it a little bit. Let's go with d4. Ah, Shah Online is back, so maybe we can play later. You can challenge again. Yeah, the Tigersprung books. Tigersprung is the original German title. Literally translated to the Tiger's Leap. In the English version books, they have some boring names, like Boost Your Chess or something. Just not very exciting title. Yeah, they all go knight b8, but knight d4 is actually playable. a5. That I have recommended in my own book for black. Okay. I have not recommended b6. But it's okay. What black is doing is okay. Okay, now knight h4 is interesting, but I can also play this one. So what to do? Yes. Tries to get active there. I think I rather want to trade more stuff. Okay, so queen g5, I have g3. Just g3. What is he trying to do here? Let's push the knight back. At least that's what I hope to do. That looks wrong somehow. Is g4 possible? No, then check and bishop takes g4 actually. Huh. I'm not sure what to do. Somewhere there's knight d4 also. Maybe just this one. somehow I have this notion that I did something wrong here, but I think I'm okay. Yeah, I think it's also related to these chess tigers that the team of or the club of Baden-Baden has established, and this in turn is named simply after Vishy Anand, tiger from Chennai or from Madras. Yeah, and now it's all backwards, I think, for black. Let's simply take d4. Yeah, doesn't look good. It took me a while to see that. G5. G5. No, I don't think I want to trade queens now after G5. Even though the resulting ending is very nice. So this one, I'm not well timed there. He's got knight e5. Yeah, maybe simply here in order to push e5. Okay, let's cover that, and I go e5, queen g3 next. This wins, right? Let's do it. And queen takes here. Or it's knight h4 a draw. Oh my god. No, it's not a draw. Okay, but I should have looked at this for a moment. Knight g4 takes it, queen h4, but I have bishop h3. I have f2 covered by the bishop. Yeah, thanks for the game, Harzer. So, who else is on? Shah Online. He earlier, I got a game, but was away from keyboard for a moment. So, let's do it again. Got a Sicilian coming. Yeah. Yep. Let's go bishop b5, check. Yeah, this is actually not that often played, taking and recapturing with the knight, but I think it's quite good actually. Here I'm enjoying a good center, and the knight on d7 isn't that great. Black also has to watch out for me pushing the pawn all the way to e6 to make his pawn structure weak. So yeah, I'm going for tempo. Just attack the pawn. e6 is very slow way of developing. Yeah, I wonder how can I exploit this situation to the fullest. Huh, okay. Yeah, I wonder if e5 is an idea. It's the most aggressive move. So after takes knight h5, I'm attacking d7, so he cannot easily castle. Bishop e3. Now g4 is a threat. The knight has no squares. Actually not that easy to handle. Currently I don't see what he does against that. No, I don't see a good move. No. Moving the bishop to f8. It also looks very wrong. Yeah, I think just recapturing is good, yeah. Attack the queen, and I'm still threatening g4. Yeah. Yeah, so g4 next, yeah. Maybe queen b4, but I was thinking rook b1 and rook takes b7 then should be strong. Okay, here, yeah, g4 I was thinking. Yeah, let's do it. There is a weird line, knight takes, bishop takes, g takes, bishop a1, queen a1, and I'm attacking the rook on h8. Halftime result, Schalke Köln 1-0, which is a German football result, soccer result. Yeah, I think Cologne has one of the worst first half of the seasons ever, right? I mean, is that, I don't think there was a case where somebody or some team had actually this few points. Nasgu asked, which opening e4 d4 I recommend for beginners, which is not that hard to learn and where you don't have to know that much theory. Yeah, this is the typical request. Give me something great, yeah, that where I'm better and I still don't want to do anything for it. This is of course a bit of a funny answer, but if you don't have any particular preference, I usually recommend for beginning players to play e4. Yeah, given the choice. If you already somehow enjoy d4 and feel okay about it, there's nothing wrong with that. The only opening moves I definitely I don't like for beginners to play is c4, knight f3, b3. Yeah, it should be something with classical center control and development. So d4 is also okay. If you don't have any preference or just ask me, okay, what do you want me to play, I would say go e4. It's just usually a good idea to get a better idea on dynamics. It's a bit more, oftentimes a bit more dynamic than d4. Yeah, oftentimes, not like every time. Okay, so here I think this one maybe. Within e4, of course, you need to know a little bit of stuff. Cannot just go e4 and wing it. And I usually recommend to play quite simple lines. For example, I myself play the Scotch 4 knights in in against e5, and I think this is also a good choice for less experienced players. It is relatively simple to learn, and you don't give the black player such an easy life. Okay, so after cover rook g5. I'm quite a bit of material up here, but still have to win. Knight and rook for a whole boatload of pawns. Oops. All in all, with the openings, I think it's a good idea, especially like in the when you play e4 first of all, is to get a good grasp of general opening principles and standing, good development, central control, those very basic things. And it can be gained by looking at also lots of master games, older games. That is not too bad. Even the old games like Paul Murphy or so, it's interesting to look at, to understand how to punish neglected development or ignorance for the center. Yeah, Scotch 4 Knights is not a bad opening for starting players. It's easy to learn. It's extremely healthy. You're not a pawn down. Which does not mean you should not play gambits. You can of course play gambit openings when you start out, but you shouldn't be too optimistic. Let's say when you play gambits, it won't get you super far. Especially on the junior level. Once you get to a certain level, people will be prepared. They will simply look up something against the gambits, and then oftentimes you're just a pawn down for not very much. So I've won the e4 pawn, or the d4 pawn, and I'm just one pawn up. I actually didn't want to play knight f6. I wanted to put it back and think again, and then I put it onto f6. It's not I mean, it's not bad, but I wasn't totally sure. Maybe knight c5 was actually a good idea. Riza asks if I still enjoy chess as I did in the past. I do, but a bit differently. I think I have to say that like 20 years ago or so, I did not really question so much to play tournament chess, those really long games, long tournaments, like a week or so. That's something that back then that just felt normal to me. But nowadays I'm questioning this a little bit. If I really enjoy to play super long tournaments, like longer than a week or so. I still play them. I mean, like I have a tournament coming up in Poland after Christmas. But this is also because I'm interested in the venue. It's about a bit about tourism, admittedly. So and I'm not so much into those long games anymore. I really prefer more rapid and blitz nowadays. It's got bishop b5. That's ugly. He didn't do it. That was lucky. and then take here and so on. That would have been really terrible. I mean, probably not terrible as in, I don't know, clearly worse, but it's what he should have done. Covering d5 to prepare knight e4. Yeah, white is spending a big amount of time here, and it's not really leading too much. Black has the fantastically strong central pawn mass. I'm controlling all center squares. That's a huge deal. And there is no clear idea, let's say here, I think for white what to do. I'm intending to play bishop c7, queen d6, and then trying to get queen h2 mate in, or almost mate. That was a funny question, what my original hair color was. That's funny. Yeah, I guess brownish or dark blonde, probably what is what you could call it. So I'm simply threatening bishop takes f3, queen h2. This isn't so easy to stop, I think. g4 maybe, but then I can take on f2. Fairly certain that that should work. Yeah, white is not moving. It's tough. Oh, this one. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Take. Still threatening mate. No, cannot do much against it really. And Bogetta resigns. Yeah, thanks for the game, Bogetta. Dr. Baloo is on. I've played him once. Is there anybody who's new still on? I don't think so, actually. I think I've played every single one in the list. No, I didn't play Lali. Okay, let's play Lali. He's on in the chat quite frequently, but he doesn't challenge all that often, it seems. Yeah. Yet another French exchange. Okay, and prevent bishop g4 here. And here black has a choice, c5 or not. Most of the time they play c5 simply to not be passive the whole time, let's say. Okay, but black is going more for a somewhat slightly more passive approach. Passive is actually a little bit too harsh. It's just black is doing a solid job here, but he's not all that active. Okay. He's shuffling around there. I don't quite know where black is going with this. I'm simply doubling on that open file. Wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's okay. I was a little bit unsure here. But if he takes, I can take with the knight. Yeah, okay. Yeah, do I check or bishop f5 immediately? I think bishop f5 immediately. Yeah, let's activate. Here inserting the check would have been nice, yeah, so that knight e5 would come with a tempo. Yeah, got many pieces on the king side, but I'm not sure if it really helps me. Currently don't see a direct play against this king, even though I have so many pieces there. Yeah, king takes, I guess. Okay. Let's do this. Covering f4 should be helpful. So what is going on in this position? Can I do something, maybe here, in order to bring the knight to f5? Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, he trades this. Threatening knight takes h6 now. Knight takes h6. Yeah. Pawn takes h6. I have knight takes f6, winning the queen. Oh, he allows that. Oh. And Lali resigns. Thanks for the game, Lali. Oh. Okay, Odasso. Is he new? No, I played him once. Knut und Knuffi. I didn't play him for ages, so let's do that. Knut und Knuffi, that's a funny name. So. So we have a mainline Rui. With d3. Hey, the drunken lawyer asked me, did or do you watch any quiz shows on TV? I have to say that when I started to do my YouTube channel, that was in 2011, I basically stopped watching TV completely. Somehow back then, when I was coming home from work, I was doing stuff for the channel, and so creating content was more interesting to watch content. So I stopped watching TV completely, and I haven't ever changed that. I still don't watch TV. I have a TV set, but actually when I change my internet provider early next year, I will not get a new TV option. I just don't see the point. I don't watch any TV. Of course, I know some quiz shows. I've here, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I sometimes watch that if I'm on vacation, let's say. On vacation, I sometimes watch a bit of TV in the evenings, but not at home. So I'm preparing d6 to d5 here. Typical Ruy Lopez middle game, very difficult to handle. Now d5 is actually stronger because the queen and the king here are lined up, so he cannot take because of e4 check. Oh, e4 check. I think just some days ago there was a chess player in one of those quiz shows and he won, Michael Buscher. He's a pretty good player actually. He's a strong FIDE master, rated close to 2,400. And I didn't see that, I just heard that he was extremely good, yeah, and won that competition. Hello Fuchsia, very late join today. So I'm threatening mate on g2. There's nothing subtle about it. I just want to checkmate him. Threatening rook 8 takes e3. I'm taking absolutely everything. What is a Toykanen study, Fuchsia? What is that? Is that some obscure opening line that I don't even know? I always think it's funny if people study opening lines where I don't even know the name. And usually in every single, I mean, I know really quite a lot of openings. And if they study something that I've never heard of, it's almost always something very obscure. Oh wow, that's a really obscure line. e4, c6, c4, d5, e5. e4, c6, c4, d5, e5. Oh, that was a silly move. Rook e8. Okay, it doesn't really matter all that much. I like the bishop pair, but if I have two extra bishops, that's really hard to beat. Queen f2 mate, basically. Yeah, and Knut und Knuffi resigns. Okay, who else is on? Big Boy RG spills. Is there anybody I haven't played yet? I'm going to play Dr. Baloo. I always like Baloo from the Jungle Book. This is a pretty weird way of selecting opponents, but funny names or names that I like probably helps. So what is Dr. Baloo going to do? Nothing yet. Okay, got the Caro. Yeah, Schellingford was not online today, so no Caro competition against him. Yeah, this line is pretty dubious. Let's see if blue is yeah, let's see how he handles the situation. Let's say d4 is right. Now e6 is probably the best move. After f6 I can take and play on g6 and play queen d3. And here, oops, queen e2 is actually the strongest move. This makes it more problematic to play f6. So I'm taking and I'm playing h4. I have not yet analyzed this till the end, I have to say. I've looked at this, but this is one of the things that I have not yet analyzed to completely conclusive detail. At least conclusive on a reasonable level. Yeah, you cannot analyze this kind of thing till the win or so. So what's my idea? My idea is to trap the bishop on g6. If I go bishop d2, he will take on c2. I can go rook h3, of course, but that would not threaten h5 that badly. h5, bishop e4, I cannot go f3 as c3 is still hanging. Let's see what he does. For example, after knight e7, I was thinking h5, bishop e4, h6 maybe. Okay. I have not thought about that. Let's cover it. But now I'm threatening h5. Meaning this. Maybe he can play trying to answer h5 with f6. Yeah, we'll see what he does. Dr. Baloo. Yeah, he tries for some counterplay, but anyway, I have to do this. So f3. I see going f6 now. That is possible. How did I learn openings in the pre-computer era? Actually, I don't really, I was not really ever using no computer because I was using ChessBase. I was a very early adopter, let's say, of at least of databases. I actually had ChessBase version 1, which was really, really crazy if you look at it now. So for me there was no full, let's say, pre-computer era because I always used at least databases. And the role of a coach when videos are available, you have videos can be helpful, but they won't tell you exactly about your own game, like what kind of individual weaknesses you may have, or what you should exactly do in order to improve your game, like on your own. This is something that a video cannot do. I think nowadays with videos, a combination of things videos, some books, database. Yeah. And of course, I used books back then, even though if you look at the quality of books, it has improved so tremendously. Back then, we had to really put up with some awful stuff. So what about this? I've got 3 pawns, he's got 6 pawns. I'm a piece up though, so I have to be converting, to be precise in converting the piece. It won't be all that easy. Yeah, probably. I mean, it won't be totally easy, but it also should be something that I manage. Okay, let's take. And attack this pawn. It's one of the best ways of trying to convert extra material, is to use the material that you have to simply attack. And what you also shouldn't do is blunder pawns. I did not see that this was hanging. Okay. Yeah, thanks for being here, pawn holder. We will definitely play again, maybe next week. Okay, let's see if I can win a7 now. It looks a little bit like I might have to be able to play the knight and bishop mate. But I should be able to do that. So yeah, one on time. Tough. Yeah, next week. The next week the show will be on Wednesday, but not in the evening. Instead, it will be on 2 in the afternoon. So there will be the 3-hour double feature show to open up for the London Chess Classics. The Chess Classics starts at 5. So I think at 5 or at 4:30. Yeah, so again, I will be finished when the Chess Classics starts, so we don't have a collision there. I think it's a good thing to do. I always find it weird to have 2 things at the same time. Queen d3 is a funny line. It looks a little bit strange, but it has some points, especially in some cases queen g3 can be problematic. Here we will maybe see one of those cases. Here I'm threatening knight c7. This is not so comfortable. D6, bishop e3. And if black captures on g3, I'm happy about the open h file. Yeah, what is Veps going to do now? I think d6 is the relatively best move. This I'm playing to being able to put this back onto d4. One issue for black here is that castling is not so easy to do. Bishop e7 is just blundering the g-pawn, so that's not playable. I wonder if e5 is a move and what I'm doing against it. Didn't happen, okay. Okay, I also have bishop to b6. Well, yeah, it was a bit hectic, and I have not eaten yet. Yeah, I think it shows, or it hears. You can hear it. So here e4. Ah, maybe you can go d5. I didn't actually pay attention to that. I just wanted to be, I just wanted a very convenient situation here with a4, but I should have looked more for the development. This is not super easy, but I still should have prevented it. It is, again, not so easy for black to castle. I wonder if he goes, what is he doing to do? G6? Okay, here I've got bishop f4. Bishop f4 is nice. Yeah, that would be a pretty good attack. Black is not easily developing. So let's castle. Taking on c2 would be extremely greedy. But maybe. Okay, so sorry, c4. Go for tempo moves. He still has a hard time to get f8 ever moved. So, e-file. Okay. Let's attack e4. He defended as well. Still kind of hanging on here. That. Yeah, even f5, I didn't see something clear. Pooh, okay. Okay, I can take there and then take g7 maybe. It's taking with the queen, okay. Yeah, I'm very likely winning this on time with all. He had to think for quite a long time in the opening, and that probably costs him now. Oh, that Schalke Cologne match seems to be interesting. Yeah, it's now penalty. Okay. Yeah, thanks for the game, Veps. I think I'm going to play one more game. Who else is on? Voleur de Poule. Probably completely wrong what I did in terms of pronunciation. Oh, hello, Shelling Ford. Yeah, that's a bit late. I just started the final game. And I'm definitely... That's going to be the final game. Unless Voleur de Poule is not playing. Huh. Seems he doesn't play. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. He's not around. Okay, so let's go against Schelling, yeah? Oh, ITTF is on again. Was inquiring a million times earlier. Okay. Voleur de Poule, the chicken stealer? No. Really? Okay, so let's go again. Schelling has to defend the Karo. Not knight f6. Bishop d7, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I took this challenge. The games against him are always well liked, as far as I have gathered. So I took this challenge, and there wasn't anybody around that I haven't played before. King f1 is not a mouse slip. No, that was very serious. No, I don't recommend offbeat attacking lines for beginners. You can play something aggressive, but not crap. Yeah, like I know the Portuguese opening or so. That's just bad. Play something normal. Some open game. Some active open game. Oh, I'm blundering a3 here. Ah. A3. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it felt like a bit like I was criticized for accepting Schelling's challenge here. I'm not doing myself a favor here, guys. Yeah, after playing for 3 hours, playing against a fresh player, he's going to beat me most of the time. As you see, I just gift him a3 here, and he was a completely normal position, and now he's just winning because I blundered a pawn. So I can also play some other guy, but people seem to enjoy our game, so I'm accepting. Okay, so let's see if I can drum up some sort of attack at least. Rook c3, queen takes. That doesn't work. But h6 is probably possible. Yeah, how to do it? Queen f3 maybe. Yeah, unfortunately. Is there any chance? Yeah, it's difficult. Knight h5 at least looks like a pseudo threat at least. Rook c1 is coming up. Even that is not a threat anyway. Yeah, rook c1, he can still do that. Actually, I can take this. Or not. Why can't I take this? Huh. Seems like I could take it. Maybe queen b1? Yeah. I guess he... I mean, he didn't see this, but it works, I think. I think it works. Okay, if I check him... And I'm unfortunately also checkmated immediately. Like rook f1, king h2, rook h1 mate. Yeah. Just king h8 and he saved himself. Is there any sort of idea? No, knight h6 doesn't work. No, that's simply over. Yeah, so thanks for the game. Shelling, they're always tough, yeah. And of course I have a blunder a3. This is ridiculous. Just ridiculous. We had this on the board, yeah, before. I have to check it. I have to check it again. Maybe also check the video series. So yeah, thanks again to all of you in the chat, all the viewers. Also for those who stayed for both shows. In next week, I'm going to be online on Wednesday. Wednesday at 2 p.m. Central European Time, which is before the London Chess Classic starts. So I'm going to be on before this event is on. Thanks for watching today. Bye bye till Wednesday.